Have you ever wondered why some people seem to absorb knowledge effortlessly, while others struggle their whole lives? Why does it feel like some brains are wired for success, while others are left behind? It's not luck, it's not intelligence, it's a method, a secret learning technique that schools don't want you to know. A method so powerful it has been banned from classrooms around the world. Today, I'm going to reveal it to you, and once you understand it, your entire approach to learning will change forever. Most people are stuck in the old way of learning, memorizing, repeating, cramming. You've been told that this is how knowledge works, but here's the shocking truth. Repetition alone doesn't create mastery. It creates stress, anxiety, and the illusion of learning. Imagine spending hours on a textbook only to forget everything the next day. Painful, right? That's why schools banned this method. They didn't want students to escape the system of slow, forced learning. This secret method is called active recall and spaced repetition, but it's more than just terms in a textbook. It's a system that rewires your brain to retain information effortlessly. Think about it. The world's top performers, from CEOs to scientists, use techniques like this without even thinking about it. It's not just a hack, it's a way to transform how your mind works. And it's shocking how simple it is once you know it. Picture this. A student spends 1 hour a day strategically reviewing information, and a month later, they remember it better than someone who spent 10 hours cramming. That's the power of this banned method. But here's where it gets even crazier. Researchers have proven it works for anything: languages, math, coding, even complex creative skills. And yet, most schools actively discourage it. Why? Because a student who learns this fast becomes unstoppable.
Have you noticed how some people seem to pick up new skills like a magnet? Ever wondered why they learn faster than you even if they spend less time? That's the method in action. The brain is like a muscle. It strengthens when challenged in the right way. But conventional schooling doesn't challenge you. It overwhelms you with passive information. Sit, listen, repeat. That's the mantra. And it's designed to keep your brain compliant, not powerful. Let me tell you a story. There was a student named Sarah who struggled with chemistry for years. Hours of notes, tutoring sessions, yet nothing stuck. Then she discovered this secret method. She began testing herself, spacing her study sessions, actively recalling information rather than passively reviewing it. Within weeks, her grades skyrocketed. She went from barely passing to topping her class. And the kicker? She spent less than half the time she used to. That's the power schools don't want you to know. So, how does it work? First, you stop reading passively. Forget rereading chapters like a zombie. Instead, you actively pull information from your brain, even if it feels wrong. That struggle isn't failure. It's your brain forming stronger connections. The second part? Timing. You review the material in increasing intervals. Day 1, then 2 days later, then 5, then 10. Each recall strengthens the memory exponentially. Science calls it spaced repetition. Masters of memory have been using it for centuries, yet mainstream education pretends it doesn't exist.
Now, here's something most people get wrong. It's not just about flashcards. Flashcards are a tool, but the real secret is testing yourself under pressure, asking questions, forcing your brain to retrieve answers even before you feel ready. This is uncomfortable. Most students avoid discomfort at all costs. But guess what? Discomfort equals growth. Every time your brain struggles and succeeds in recalling, it strengthens, making future learning faster, easier, and more permanent. And here's a fascinating twist. This method doesn't just improve memory. It boosts focus, creativity, and problem solving. When your brain learns efficiently, it frees up energy for higher-level thinking. You stop getting stuck in details and start connecting dots like a genius. Imagine being able to learn a new language in weeks,
pick up coding in months, or understand complex topics without frustration. All of this is possible when you use a method schools banned for fear of producing students who outsmart the system. Let's talk about history. Did you know that some of the greatest minds in history, Einstein, Da Vinci, Tesla, used variations of this method without formal education? They didn't sit through lectures, memorize textbooks, or follow rigid curricula. They questioned, explored, and tested themselves. They leveraged the same principles that modern neuroscience has confirmed, and this is why schools have been reluctant to teach it. It challenges the entire model of passive learning. Here's a hard truth. Traditional education isn't designed to make you brilliant. It's designed to make you compliant. Teachers are under pressure to cover content, not cultivate genius. Exams test repetition, not mastery. But this secret method flips the system. It turns struggling students into top performers and makes learning addictive. It's a mindset shift disguised as a technique. And the best part? You can start using it today without spending a dime or needing permission. Let's break it down into actionable steps. Step 1, stop reading passively. Step 2, ask yourself questions constantly. Step 3, space your reviews over days, weeks, months. Step 4, embrace the discomfort of testing yourself. Step 5, apply knowledge immediately. Theory is useless if you don't act. Knowledge solidifies only when used. This is the core of the method schools banned, and it works for literally anything. Have you ever tried learning and felt stuck? That frustration is a signal. Your brain isn't broken. It's just using the wrong method. Most people blame themselves. They think they're lazy, unmotivated, or not smart enough. That's a lie. Your brain is a high-performance machine waiting for the right instructions. And this secret method is the instruction manual that education doesn't hand you. Now imagine if everyone knew this. Imagine a world where students mastered languages, math, science, and skills effortlessly. Productivity would skyrocket. Innovation would explode. Ordinary people would achieve extraordinary things. This is why schools banned it. They didn't want an army of unstoppable learners. But you don't have to wait for permission. You can start today, right now, and take control of your mind. Let's get specific. You want to learn a language? Forget apps that make you scroll endlessly. Instead, learn words through active recall. Test yourself daily. Speak, write, recall, repeat. You want to master a subject? Don't cram. Use spaced intervals. Your brain remembers information in the gaps, not in the hours of reading. You want to build skills? Challenge yourself with deliberate practice, not passive consumption. This method scales across any domain. Curious yet? Here's a mind-blowing fact. People who use this method can learn 5 times faster than traditional learners. 5 times. That means 1 hour for you equals 5 hours for someone stuck in the old system. And the craziest part? Most people don't even realize they are learning inefficiently. They think struggling equals effort. But effort without method is wasted energy. Smart effort beats hard effort every single time. And think about the social proof. Top companies train employees with active recall methods. Elite universities incorporate spaced repetition techniques in secret study programs. Military intelligence units train soldiers this way. This isn't theory. This isn't hype. This is proven, tested, and battle-hardened. And yet, everyday classrooms ignore it. Imagine the advantage you can gain by knowing what everyone else doesn't. Let me ask you something. What would it feel like to finally be ahead of the curve? To learn skills that others take months to master in weeks? To walk into exams, interviews, or meetings with confidence, knowing you actually understand the material instead of memorizing it blindly? That feeling is within reach, and it's exactly what this method delivers. The question is, are you ready to use it? There's one last twist most people miss. Motivation isn't the key.
You don't need to be disciplined, ambitious, or gifted. All you need is the system. Motivation comes and goes, but the method is consistent. When you follow it, learning becomes automatic. Your brain craves it. Success becomes inevitable. And that's why it's banned. It's too effective to be taught widely. So here's your choice. Stay in the old system, struggle, forget, repeat. Or embrace the banned secret, master your mind, and outlearn everyone around you. It's your call. But one thing is certain. Knowledge is power, and how you acquire it determines your future. Stop guessing. Stop wasting time. Use the method schools don't want you to know and watch your life transform. Remember, the first step is simple. Stop reading passively. Start testing yourself. Space your reviews. Apply what you learn. That's it. That's the secret. That's the banned method that can turn anyone into a learning machine. The rest is up to you. Don't wait. Your brain is ready. Your time is now. Master this method and nothing will ever hold you back.